Okay. Hi guys. So we are back down at the salon. Hi. Um, yeah. Yesterday was one of those days where when you got your own business, you have to motivate you. Like you got to be that motivator, that self starter, that go getter to make sure that you handle your business and do everything that you have to do. And yesterday was just one of those days where I was just like, it was like a paper day. It was a behind the scenes day. So I did not open up yesterday. I did opt to um, stay home, and in staying home though, I was able to accomplish so much stuff. There was just so much I needed to do behind the scenes that even when you think you got it all and you all on point and you caught up or whatever, there was just once I got going, it was just more and more and more and more and more. And before I knew it, it was like I had been up since like 6:30 that morning, right? And before I knew it, it was like 7:30. Then it was 9:30. Then it was 11:30. And I was like, oh wow, okay. So let me just I'm just gonna wrap it up. I didn't have any appointments scheduled. However, never let that be the determining factor whether or not you go open up your doors to your business, right? Because walk-ins, right? That's that unexpected income that can be really, really great income. People just decide, you know what, I've had a hell of a day and I'm about to go and treat myself because I do stuff like that too. Like I'll just jump up and be like, oh, I'm about to go do this, or I'm about to go and do that. So, um, was feeling bad, was kind of beating myself up a little bit, and then when I sat down, evaluated everything I did, went to my looked at my planner and was able to check off so much stuff. I was like, okay, well, you know what? You weren't physically down there, the doors weren't open. However, you still did accomplish a lot of things that's propelling the business in the right direction. So I was able to go on LinkedIn. I got LinkedIn ad up. Um, I had to change some hashtags and stuff from because my LinkedIn was for me personally for nursing to find nursing jobs or for recruiters and stuff to be able to find me. So was able to do LinkedIn. Was able to obtain my business domain. Excuse me, something's flying on my nose. I have been having the worst luck with Google Workspace, I think it is. And again, guys, forgive me. I am so new at a lot of this stuff, so it takes me a little bit of time to figure out some of this stuff out, right? So the last time I tried to play with it and I couldn't figure it out, I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm done. Pushed it over to the side and I kept on moving. So I ended up putting, I know, bad idea, my personal email on my business stuff. So just let me throw in here that I'm going to be super transparent. I'm going to be super honest about what I do. It's a journey. I'm hoping that if I notice mistakes that I'm making and I let you know about them and how I corrected them, or if you notice that I'm doing something that I might not want to do, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know. But anywho, because I couldn't figure out how to get the workspace. I don't. It was just giving me the hardest time. I could not get it to work right. So again, I was like, forget it. Then I had a domain. Like I said, I purchased my LLC in 2019. So this has always been a vision. It's always been there, and I had a Google domain. I had the domain. I had the email address. I had everything, and then once I got the brick and mortar, whatever, it was like it locked me out of everything. It would not let me back into the domain, the access, the email. I followed everything that Google told me to do, like, and it still wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? I deleted everything. I deactivated all of it, right? So it was like, okay, well, what you got? You got your personal email. So what I say, move how you gotta move until you can move how you want to move. Do what you gotta do until you can do what you want to do, right? So I put my personal email out there. It's not that deep. It ain't that serious. It's nothing in my emails coming but some receipts and some bills. If y'all want them, have at it. Um, but yeah, so last night, and it's like God has been pouring, and when I say pouring into me, I'm telling you, pouring into me. I remember I was just talking to my friend the other day, and I was telling her some things, and I'm just like, I was kind of feeling, I was in my feelings about some things, and I shouldn't have been in my feelings about them. I really shouldn't, because I have so many blessings going on. I'm being blessed. I have so much, right, to be grateful for, but I was in my feelings about some things, and I just remember telling my friend, like, you know what, I got to move past this. Um, I was telling her, I said, "Guy, it's just he keeps telling me prepare." Like we have a video we were talking about. The young lady couldn't make it down for her service, so I was like, "Okay, well, what can I do? I'm here. How can we continue to move the business forward?" And I put my boxes and stuff together that I had for like forever, right? So be prepared. Preparation. Being ready for that flow, that overflow. And so that's what I found myself doing. And so even in yesterday, although I wasn't down here, I was still moving forward with the business, right? So I'm clicking through different things on YouTube. I'm Googling different things. I'm researching still some more stuff. It seems like every time I touch something, I understand it, but I want to make sure that I fully understand it. So I'll go and I'll look it up and, definitions and stuff to make sure I'm putting the things together right. And I came across, and I wish I had wrote it down. But hold on, I actually did. Let me get my planner because love her planner. No partnership, no nothing going on. The Fly Boss Lifestyle Planner. When I say I love this book, look at it. It's it's coming off. But when I say love it, love this planner. I love it. I love it. There's nothing else I can say. It's everything. It has been to California with me. Every time I make a move outside the house and I'm coming down to the salon and I know I got things to do, I start my day looking in here. I end my day in here trying to figure out where we need to go, what we need to do. I can reflect back in the different weeks and see what's left. I went to Dollar General. I bought me like some little stickers, like some motivation stuff for me. She even supplied, stickers. Wow, you know what? And now that I'm looking, I wonder what I do with my stickers because she supplied awesome, phenomenal stickers with it. But love this planner, love it. So I'm always on a hunt for some good planners. So yeah, so these are just some of the like she's got Boss Lady. It's got like a dump it area where you can put like here's what you want to do. Don't mind that. How you're gonna accomplish it. I love her planner. So shout out to her. If she's got a YouTube, somebody tag her in there, tell her I said I love it. Thumbs up. But however, let me grab this stuff up off the floor. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so with that being said, for preparation and being ready and being in that position, it also you coming around, some motivational speakers, Sarah Jakes, Parker Jakes, I think that's her name. I'm so sorry if I messed that up. That was horrible. Love her. It seems like whenever she pops up in my feed, the message that's there is for me. Like he sent that was mine. That was me. So yesterday sent some more information for me. So a key thing that I got yesterday was transformation requires isolation. Sometimes it just requires isolation. So instead of getting in my feelings because I feel like certain people should be around and they're not around, or getting in my feelings because I'm feeling abandoned and neglected, and it's like, no, God, like this ain't no buddy system, right? Your prayer didn't. No, this is you. This is for you. This is your reward. This is your blessing. These are the things that you struggle for. You sacrifice for, and I need you to be fully prepared for what I can give you. I need you to understand and know that when it's nobody there, that you feel is nobody there, I'm there and I'm always with you. So transformation requires isolation. So I feel as though I'm in this period now. I've transformed. I'm still transforming. However, now in that process, I remember falling back from everything and everybody. I really do. I remember falling back for about 3 to 4 months, right? And in 3 to 4 months, what I was able to accomplish I couldn't accomplish in 3 or 4 years. It was crazy. And I remember having that conversation with my daughter, just literally isolating myself. I was able to transform and I was able to move. So God was reminding me, listen, this you have to be ready. Protect yourself, protect your energy. I'm going to help get you ready for what it is that I'm about to give you, because along that path and along this journey, it's going to be some times where it's just you. You're going to be making that walk. I'm always going to be there with you, but it's going to be you with that walk. You're not going to be pulling nobody along. You're not going to be tagging nobody along. You're not going to keep trying to encourage people to step out and do the things that, you see that they're capable of doing. And it was crazy because in the transformation requires isolation um, sermon that she was given, she was saying that this ain't recess. You don't need all your friends with you. This is not recess, right? This is you. You. So I'm here. I'm ready to go with it. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a preacher. I'm not none of that stuff. I just, like I said, I like to freestyle, and I'm going to talk about, what's on my heart and where I'm at. So yesterday, being at home and working, that came up. Transformation requires isolation. Heard the message loud and clear. It was confirmation to what I was speaking to my friend about. And so I'm like, okay, God, here you got you. Check that off. Moving on with that. No problem. The other bit of information I got yesterday, too, that was speaking to me: patience, persistence, and positivity, right? Preparedness. I said, look at God. Won't He do it? I said, look at that. I kept hearing prepared, prepared, prepared. And what goes along with being prepared? Patient. What goes along with being prepared? Persistence. What goes along with being prepared? You got to be positive. You got to, all of that fell in suit. Again, confirmation to the conversation I was having with my friend, and I was just sounding off on her like, wow, this is where I'm at with this. Last thing, last little nugget that was dropped for me yesterday was, if you do what's easy in life, your life will be hard. If you always take the easy route out, right? And if you do what's hard, your life will be easy. And so I had to play with that for a little bit, because I'm like, well, if you do what's easy, your life is hard. I mean, if I'm doing what's easy, why is my life hard? Because you're not challenging yourself. You're not pushing yourself. You're not working to your fullest potential. So your life is going to be hard, because you're not going to accomplish the things that you can accomplish. You're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do, because you want to take the easy way out, right? I could stay at work. I could continue to clock in. I was a director of nursing. I was making six figures, but I was making six figures in that year. Why take the easy route and allow somebody to cap me for the year, right? When I love side nursepreneur, Dr. Jones. Oh my God, she's amazing. I love watching her. And seeing her reel on Instagram, and it was like she had a six-figure month. Why am I going to allow somebody to tell me I'm only worth six figures for the year when I can be worth six figures in a month? I can be worth five figures in a week. I can have maybe a 3, 4 figure day, right? So I can have an event that could bring me in five figures, right? One event I can go to that can bring me. So it was just so much mind blowing information yesterday, and confirmation. And also, what I got for that too was God needed me to sit still. He needed me to sit still. So yesterday wasn't you didn't go to your business, you didn't open your business, you weren't motivated to do it. No, he needed to move me in another direction so that I could do better with the business, right? So tons and tons and tons of nuggets that was dropped on me yesterday. I'm trying to learn about stock markets. Lord have mercy. Interesting. So I'm like Googling, reading, thumbing through. Like, it was just crazy. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand, because what I also have to understand too is diversify, right? It can't be your mainstream of income. Coming, I love my building. Every day I come in here and I open the door, I'm like in awe and shock, like, oh my God, like this is me, right? But I do know at the same time it can't be my main um, or my only focus, my only income, right? Um, I remember, during that transformation period when I kind of blocked everybody out for a minute, just sitting down with notebooks and binders and just journaling, just scripting, just putting it out there like what do I want to do? And it is so crazy to go now back and look at that and be able to check stuff off. And I'm like, this is crazy. So, brick and mortar business, I was able to do it. I want to be a notary. I've talked about being a notary for years. Signed up for the classes and everything. Didn't finish the classes. So, guess what I'm going to do today? The classes is online. It's going to get a little easier. I'm going to finish that. I've always had the qualification to do certain assessments and things for facilities and for patients so that they can qualify for certain levels of care and probably get more money and things like that. Their families to care for them. Never utilized it. Have been sitting on that for years. What am I doing, right? So the other thing that I got from Dr. Jones yesterday, because then she went live, nurses live. Oh, when I tell you that was amazing, and not lying as far as the care that we're giving the patients and things like that, but just that we fool ourselves into thinking that we are so much more financially than we really are. We're putting the time in sometimes to like, yeah, we can have, the hair, the makeup, the shoes, the trips, the purses, the bags, the cars every year, but it's like we still are financially broke. Like we are still mismanaging our money. We still have to go in and clock in and put those hours in. We still have to work that overtime every time we want to go on vacation, right? Stuff like that. So just not stealing her shine nothing, but I just thought her stuff was really good. So any nurses file on me. And actually, even if you're not a nurse, she's a phenomenal person to listen to. She's so positive. She drops so much information. So yeah, I came across her on Instagram when I was in California and have been following her ever since. Had the opportunity to speak to her for a couple of seconds on a call when I was trying to get into her med spa program, and sound just as genuine on the phone as she is on the camera. So super transparent, and I really appreciate that. But with that being said, it's just like, wow, like there's so much that we can do. And then the digital thing that she talked about, right? So, and it's crazy. It's just, I received so much confirmation yesterday. I received so much confirmation on so many things that I have been feeling, on so many things I have been thinking about, on so many things that I have spoken to people about. I just received confirmation from God yesterday on so much. And I'm just like, I woke up this morning at 4, it was 4:42, 43, somewhere around in there, almost at 4:44, right? And I was just like, let's go. I'm ready. Let's get it. It's still dark out, but I'm ready to move, right? So, digital stuff. And I was telling a friend of mine, I had some people asking me, and telling me, I want to do what you did. I want to take every class that you took. I want to do da. I want to do. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I'll give it. And I thought about it, I'm not selfish with information. I'm not a hoarder with information. However, this was years of work. This was years of work I put in. This was years of working nights and trying to stay awake. And so I'm looking on Instagram and I'm Googling stuff and I'm looking on YouTube and I'm finding people and I'm purchasing products and I'm trialing different things. I'm coming up with formulas and, I'm taking classes, and that class, I don't think I got enough from that class, or they gave me enough information, so I'm paying triple what I paid for that class to do another class, and I'm taking another class even on top of that class. And even with Dr. Jones, I wasn't able to attend her med spa program this time around, but I had purchased a program from somebody while I was in California, and I did that program. However, I want her program. She's speaking to me. This is a nurse who fully understands every ounce every move that needs to be made. So I'm still going to take that program. I'm still going to put myself in a position where I can pay for that and that can be done, right? So it was just confirmation on so many levels that, and to double back a little bit, in the process of that person asking me or people asking me for those things, I remember talking to my friend. She's a sounding board for anything and everything, right? And I was like, wow, you know what? I think what I want to do is, why can't I put a program together? So, and it truly hit me when I was at home and I'm moving everything out of my home, and I'm bringing everything down to the salon. And I get back from California, and it's like this last, push to get everything down there so we can get everything back, so we get everything opened up. And I have this like 3-4 inch ring binder, and now I'm compiling everything. Every class that I took, every printout that I had, the certifications that I had to acquire, anything and everything that I had to do. And before you knew it, my binder was full. My binder was full. So then I had to sit back, and it was like an aha moment. Like, you thought you was just moving this, and look what you did. You did it. So I have no. I will give some, but at the same time, I have to put a monetary value on some of it, because this was years of work. 2019 is 2022. Somebody may have been doing it a lot longer. I just feel like, I, I did enough of the legwork to where I can put out a blueprint right now, even if it's a blueprint on what not to do, because that's a lot. That's some information too. I think sometimes people are so excited about what they did and how they did it and how they were able to accomplish it, that sometimes they forget to tell us the pitfalls. They forget to tell us the minor detail. Honestly, I had my Etsy shop. It did pretty good for a while. And, I closed it down for a little bit. Life happened, things happened, and I just shut it down. Guess what? Nobody told me you still owe taxes on that shop, right? You still owe taxes on that until you submit to the state that you're done with your business, that you're closing your business down, right? They still want their quarterly money. So what did I have to do? I got the call from the IRS saying, where your taxes at? You haven't filed taxes for these quarters. She ran down every quarter I was missing taxes from and told me exactly what I needed to do and what I needed to pay. And guess what? I had to chop out, right? Because that was my error. But you people don't give us that information. And sometimes when you don't know, you don't know. I know now, and I'm giving this free information. Pay your taxes, do your quarterly taxes, even if you're not doing anything with your business, with your LLC, with your site, or whatever. Once you apply for that EIN number, they want their money. And if you didn't make any money, guess what? You don't owe them no money. So for those times that my site was down, I didn't owe them any money. However, it cost me $50 per quarter because I didn't file the taxes that said I didn't make any money this quarter, right? Won't make that mistake again. But yeah, so I invested in me with a lot of time, and I invested in me with a lot of money, and I'm going to continue to invest in me with time, and I'm going to continue to invest in me with money, and I'm going to continue to take classes, because you never know everything. You can never learn enough. Um, Everybody has a different spin on it. The foundation may be the same, but how they process it and how they put it into action may be a little bit different. Their styles may be different. So I love the first class that I took as far as the med spa. I thought it was phenomenal. He gave out amazing information. I mean, amazing information. However, Dr. Jones resonates with me. So I need to do that class too. I just feel compelled to do that class to have that information as well. So you got to keep pouring into yourself, right? Because if you don't believe in you, who is supposed to? If you can't stand confident and firm on your knowledge, when a client asks you information and you, and I think and could, well, let me see, how are you selling yourself? Because I'm gonna look at you like, oh, they don't even know what this is supposed to do. So, oh, okay, well, thank you. I'll come back. Let me go home and think about it, and I'm probably not gonna come back and see you again, right? Because I feel like you were not prepared. Prepared, right? There we go again. Prepared. You're not prepared. Prepared with your boxes. Prepared with your products. Prepared with your knowledge, right? Prepared with the information. Prepare. And he's gonna give you everything that you ask for. But you gotta be prepared and be ready to receive it. I already waste time, blessings, energy. Why? That makes no sense, right? So that was my yesterday. It was just super fulfilling. I received a phone call from a young lady who's going to come down on Saturday, a potential employee. So I'm excited to meet with her on Saturday. I'm working on my Mother's Day specials. So I'm late with it. Oh, I'm late with it. And my daughter was like, "Mommy, what's the specials for Mother's Day?" And I was like, "Oh, wow, right?" Um, so yeah, I have that going on. I just, it was just an exciting day. It was an exciting day. The sun was shining. I felt rejuvenated. Um, like I said, I kind of felt like I was beating myself up a little bit. Like, wow, you really didn't go down to your business today. You didn't go open the salon today like that. But I wasn't supposed to. What I did yesterday was what I was supposed to do. I had to hear, I had to receive confirmation on everything that I had been feeling, everything I had been thinking, everything I had been, sorry, I just feel like there's lint or something, like paper towels drying my hands off, like stuff flying. Um, it was just confirmation for so many things. So super excited. I keep saying and I'll keep saying I am so excited. I'm so excited to take you guys on this journey. I am so stepping outside of my comfort zone with so many things. Today, I am going to upload a video onto YouTube. I have what I need poured into me to now have the confidence um, to put it out there. And sometimes I think I question my confidence. Sometimes I don't know if anybody else had that problem, but it's like, wow, I know that I know, but it's like, do I really know? If that make any sense. So it was just confirmation on so many things for me. Transformation requires isolation. I'm good. Patience, persistence, positivity, preparedness. Check. Not trying to do easy work and have a hard life. I'm willing to put the hard work in now. And I got a late start. Like I'm not no spring chicken. I I'm a little late in the game, but I'm gonna put this work in now so that the time that I gave myself, that I told myself years ago, and I'm talking about 10, 15 years ago, I told myself when I was going to retire from work. And I promise you, I am so close. I am so close. And when I say retire from work, retire from clocking in for somebody else. I'm so super close to doing that. So stay the course. Everything that you put out into the atmosphere, all that energy comes back. Put it out the right way. Put it out in a way that what you want to receive it. Be ready to receive it, right? Be prepared to receive it, and it will blow your mind because I'm like super, super excited. So, yeah, this was awesome to have this little conversation with you guys. I'm getting more comfortable with doing these videos and stuff. So we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna have a ball on this channel. I hope you people. I hope you guys like it. I hope please engage with me. Leave comments, questions. Like I said, if it's something I'm not doing, I should be doing. I'm like super new at all of this, so please let me know. Again, this is a drama free zone. This is like constructive criticism. This is a safe zone. This is a safe place for anybody and everybody. Um, you know, mental health is so serious, and we're not going to do the bullying behind the scenes and things like that. So I just want to always have a positive spin on this and have people leave with something. Or if you didn't leave with something and you got a question, like ask me, because I might have forgot to give you a little bit of something. I might have had something and started off on a whole other tangent, right? So, yes, Thank you for spending this time with me. Um, God loves you. Stay blessed, stay focused, and I'll see you later.